We are live. Hey, y'all, what's up? Thanks for tuning in with me tonight. If you don't know who I am Charity, the realtor, formerly known as Charity the Great. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can see all of my latest videos and all of that good stuff. And be sure to hit the notification bell. Um, that's pretty much it. Y'all, let's dive into this because I think that it's going to be pretty interesting. And no, y'all, this is not clickbait. However, this topic was sent to me by a subscriber. So no, for those of you who's thinking that it's my husband, hell no, my husband know better than to play with me like that. Okay, because we would have a problem. But anyway, let me just jump into it because y'all, when I was reading this, I was on the floor. And if you want to submit to me any questions you may have or any advice, you can email me shedcharity@gmail.com. And I'll also put that in the description box below. So yeah, let's get into it. She says, I am a 28-year-old female. He's a 32-year-old male, and we have been together for 10 years, married for one. Y'all, ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm going to be sitting around waiting 10 years on somebody to make me their wife. Anyway, back to it. We're both very easygoing people, but I'm definitely the more outgoing one in the relationship, whereas he is known to be quieter and more passive. Most people don't actually know that he's a complete savage when we're alone together and is actually extremely blunt to the point where he won't consider people's feelings sometimes. Don't get me wrong, he's a nice guy most of the time, in parentheses, and he's very funny, but he won't lie to anyone or sugarcoat anything. So today we were out at the mall getting me a bikini for a planned beach trip in 2 days. We get to the bathing suit store, and between the employee and I, pick out something fairly cute and comfortable. He pays for it, total of $170. He literally offered to do this, and it was not required or requested from me. And we walk out the store. All of a sudden, he's just in a terrible mood and super upset. I ask him what's wrong, and he says that I made a $170 mistake. Whew. And that the bikini looks boring and that he wanted me to get something sexier. I ask him why didn't he mention anything in the store? And he gets upset and says that I didn't even show him and he couldn't see anything. So what the hell is he supposed to say? Apparently he saw enough to think it was fucking ugly. I mentioned that I did not want to step outside the changing room because there were other men out there waiting for their wives. And truthfully, I'm self aware that I'm a pretty good looking girl, but I still didn't feel comfortable just waltzing out in a bikini at that moment in time. At least she had enough respect for her husband not to just, be out there flaunting it in the bikini. And she was considerate of, you know, how he would feel and, if he would be insecure with other men that were in the store looking at her. Like, come on now. So, anyway. I just wasn't mentally prepared, I guess. However, I did open the door and stay inside the changing room cubicle thing so he could see. And he said it looked good at the time. So I didn't really understand the change up. Anyways, he's whisper yelling to me about how I didn't understand the assignment until we get to the car. And then he has his phone out showing me pictures of half naked models and Insta models. Y'all know what I'm talking about. In bikinis, telling me I should have bought something like that. A lot of string and very little fabric. Shut up. I'm in here with my dog, y'all. I'm recording in the garage. Anyway, I I apologize, but I tell him that those kind of bikinis do not look good on me. I just don't have double D boobs, and my figure is a little more slender in comparison to the girls he's looking at. Bye. No. Sorry, y'all. My daughter is interrupting. He starts calling me out for my insecurities and how I would look good in them, but I'm starting to get annoyed at this point. I tell him that I don't look like the whores he follows on Instagram. A little backstory to this is that he follows like 1,000 Instagram models, and they're all obviously super hot. And while I'm aware I'm at least an 8 out of 10, I do not look like that at all. I never cared whatsoever about it. And honestly, I still really don't care who he follows on Instagram, other than two people. I will get to this later, as this is the reason I believed he blocked me. He gets super upset and defensive about the fact that I said he follows a bunch of whores and starts defending them like crazy, saying, no, they are not. And I'm a fucking idiot. Ugh, I would have lost it at that point. Let me just stick to the story so I can get to what I want to say as far as this whole situation. As I tell him he's right, I don't know them, and I said that because I was upset and I'm sorry. But I ask, why the hell is he defending them so intensely? He was insanely defensive over a bunch of girls on Instagram that he doesn't even know. He gets even more defensive and says that he's following them to help me. Oh, I see a couple of my people in the chat. What's up, Ken? Y'all, let me just get out of the chat so I can just get through this real quick. Um, but yeah, he gets even more defensive and says that he's following them to help me. Because I have no sense of style or fashion, and he gets fashion ideas from them. He does not like to pick out my outfits, and I will admit his fashion sense is much better than mine. I'm upset at this point because this guy is lying right to my face. I told him maybe that's a small part of the reason, but he knows damn well he's following these girls because they are hot. He's telling me I'm an effing idiot and I'm wrong, and a bunch of dumbass excuses that no woman would ever believe. At this point, I'm just super annoyed. And I tell him that he's lucky I don't give a shit about who he follows, because I know a lot of girls in this generation would not be okay with their husbands following that amount of girls on Instagram. I just prefer it if he didn't lie to my face about it. He continues to call me an idiot, that I'm ungrateful for the bikini he just bought me. And we've had previous arguments about him throwing the fact that he buys things for me in my face. Later that day, I went back and returned everything on his card. He says that he's going to unfollow all of them to make me shut the F up. And at this point, I'm like, all right, screw this. And I bring up the fact that he still follows the two girls that he cheated on me with the prior year. And he gets silent. He says I'm petty for bringing that up. And I mentioned that since we're on the topic of who he's following, at least follow those two. He says he forgot he was following them and didn't even notice them, to which I replied, they post frequently and they would have came up on his feed. He gets super angry at this point, saying that he does so much for me, or has done so much for me in the past 10 years, and that I can't let shit slide. But I'm telling him I did for years, and I've known he was following them since he cheated. But I chose not to bring it up to start an argument. He gets quiet and starts giving me the silent treatment, which is still happening till this moment. It's been a few hours. I go on Instagram only to realize that he blocked me. Whew, y'all, this is a lot to unpack here. And I don't think my marriage personally would survive some shit like this. So let me just get to my take. Um, girl, you described him as easygoing. This man does not sound easygoing at all. He cussed you out. He was swearing at you, calling you names. Um, this is not acceptable. Does not sound like a healthy marriage at all. That's enough for you to just pack up and leave on those grounds alone. Um, and he also cheated on you with two of the girls that he's following on Instagram. I don't even know at that point if I would even trust my significant other to have an Instagram if he can't respect my wishes as far as following women that he's cheated on me with. But yeah, um, and the fact I wouldn't even I wouldn't have married him. I'm wondering if he cheated before y'all got married or if this was since you guys have been married. Um, Let me see because I made some little notes, y'all. Um, it also sounds as if he's emotionally abusive. I'ma just say it. He a jackass. Why are you with this loser? This is typical abuser behavior. Fool the public, abuse in private. The way you explained how he was whisper yelling at you when you guys were in the mall, and then when you get to the car, it's a full blown out argument where he's calling you a fucking idiot and all of this crazy stuff. Yeah, that's unacceptable. Um, and he told you didn't understand the assignment to your face. I don't know what advice you're asking for here. Because the assignment was to get you something that you want to wear and not shame and punish you and compare you to other thoughts that he following on Instagram. Um, and they online models. You never know. These women probably had surgery, probably got fake boobs, lipo, the BBL, the whole work. So I don't think that's fair. The comparison thing at all. Um, and what was kind of funny to me was that he said that he was following them quote unquote as a favor to you. But that's like telling like somebody saying that they read Playboy for the articles. Who the fuck reads Playboy for the articles? He is following these women for his own sexual gratification. I know it, you know it, he knows it. He full of shit. Um Yes, CDP, he does sound like he broke and a cheater. And for him to throw up in her face that he spent $170 on a bikini, that's what you gonna pay for a decent bikini. And I'm glad that she made the decision to put the money back on his card because I hate when men buy stuff and then throw it back in your face. Not even just men. I hate when anybody do that. Like family, friends, homegirls, whatever. Like, especially if I didn't ask you to buy it. These type of men never change. And I'm saying this specifically to the person that submitted this. I hope you are watching this video. These type of men never change. Do not allow him to lower your self-esteem and to get into your head. This problem is 100% his and not yours. You have been very clear with expressing how you felt about the situation. And he deliberately chose to belittle you, point out your insecurities, talk about your body. If you say you send the message that this is acceptable, and that you are okay with this type of behavior and treatment, um, and it'll be viewed as permission by him. And guys, y'all know what? I am going to put the link. Um, what's up, Joe? I see you in here. Um, Let me see how I can copy this thing so I can put it in the chat if you guys want to come up and join and give your take on the situation. I really should have did that before I started this video. But y'all know I really don't be thinking about stuff, and I barely be getting up in here on time, even when I set my stuff early. So I just posted the link if y'all want to come on. BMT, you do not have no damn bunny. Get on the camera and show us. I'll believe it when I see it. But yeah. And girl, you said you was an 8 out of 10. If you are really that hot or that sexy, that fine or whatever, girl, get out and have you a hot girl summer. File that divorce, because somebody that doesn't respect you and belittles you, makes you feel small, criticizes your body, like what the hell he married you for? Get a better man while you still have your youth and your self-esteem intact. You already wasted a decade.
Why are you calling me out while I'm at the club?
Up.
I'm at the club. I took my bonnet off.
Boy, you ain't got no damn bonnet on.
I took my bonnet off and I put my hair. Y'all see how Charity shamed me, y'all? Y'all don't know what she be saying to me behind cameras, y'all. Don't let her fool you, y'all. Like
Joe, listen, what would you do if your wife blocked you on Instagram?
Hey, won't be the first time.
Your wife blocked you on Instagram
before? There's a lot of social media things that we ain't friends on. It is what it is.
I know you lying. If my husband blocked me on social media, it's gonna be a problem.
Let me talk to him. But I'm about to put him on game to stop blocking you, and I'm gonna have him turn his relationship thing to complicated and open. So that way that man can have some peace.
Oh, you trying to get his ass whooped.
Bye, Ashley.
You heard me, Joe?
Yeah.
You must want me to be him.
No, you ain't. You probably say, oh, okay. Why he gotta put, so if a man take you off and put you on complicated, then that's a bad thing?
Our relationship not complicated. We happily married. Everybody happy. They better be. Now, if we separated, that's different.
Y'all separated? Well, can he still claim you?
What? Ain't no separating. Once you marry me, you stuck with me. And if we ever get divorced, I'm not getting remarried.
I guess it's a death do y'all part for y'all two.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's why I have extra bedrooms in my house. I just go to the other half of my house. I'll see you when I see you at the kitchen or the garage or wherever we meet at.
I don't even know about that, because when he goes sleep on the couch, I go mess with him on the couch and be like, if you don't get your ass in this bed. One thing, I do not like, going to bed mad. You can't go to bed mad. BMT, you at work?
I'm at the club.
How you gonna get on my live stream and can't give your undivided?
I'm allowed to be at the club. My wife allowed me to be at the club.
Okay, so listen, what advice would you give to this young lady? BMT, I'm about to remove you because you're doing Let me mute BMT because he's doing too much. But anyway, guys, as I was saying, you are never stuck with anyone. Suffering is optional. If you're not being treated right in the relationship you are in, get the hell out. That's pretty much all I have to say about that, because you don't want to be clowning yourself, making yourself look stupid. And to the person that sent me this, I really wish you the best. Before I wrap it up on this video, does anybody want to come on and join the stream and give any input or advice as far as this situation? If so, the link is in the chat. You are welcome to come up. Look at Ken. What you laughing at, Ken? Do you want to come up here and give your input on the situation? Okay. So, y'all, that sums it up for this video. If you aren't a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button, the notification bell. I will be, oh y'all, I got 2 videos that I recorded for y'all too. I just gotta edit them and I think I'm gonna put them up on Monday. Yeah, because I got like property tours, all of it. Because y'all know I am more than just a cute face. I do want to show more of my real estate stuff and more of my investing videos and my stuff with my clients. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, Charity the Great. What else? TikTok under Charity the Realtor. All that good stuff. I'll put my little link. My IO link, and it'll have like all of my other social media, my Facebook, all of that. So yeah, y'all check me out. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. I appreciate you for watching this video. And if y'all want to send me any questions or anything y'all want me to do a reaction to or advice, send them to my email, sharedcharity@gmail.com. And I will see you guys later. Mwah. Peace.